So yes, we are live now. Hello everyone. Good evening. This is Santun Das, and I welcome you on Let's Learn Together. So if you haven't subscribed our channel, please do it so because we are going fast. And as I always say, please support and please subscribe. Tell your friends so that we can grow and bring some new contents to you. So is everything clear? Please write Y for yes and N for no. Yes, everything is clear. So this is me, Santan Das, as we all know, right? And you can also follow me on Unacademy Sweep Plant of our Education Jam Guru Q, and I'm available there. You can join me there and follow my classes. So in our last class, we got to know about types of sentences, how to know function and structures, right? So if you haven't seen the video, please do it so and share with your friends. So in today's class, we are going to learn, or you can say we are going to do some practice regarding the voice change, right? So we all know that voice, narration, transformation of sentences, word forms are the integral parts of the grammar, right? And most of us have some difficulties in doing so. So we are doing some practice session, and we'll bring some more practice session regarding this. You can say voice change, narration change, transformation of sentences, and few more. You can request your demanded topic on the comment section also. Okay. So first sentence, they wash the car. Okay, we all know how to detect a subject, right? And how to detect the object. Can you say what is the subject here? They wash the car, right? What is the subject here? We all know that the trick is that we need to ask the verb and the entire sentence with who. So if we ask they wash the car, so if we ask who walks the car, who washed the car, we'll get to know that they. So they is here the subject. Okay. So remember one thing: in most of the sentences, only noun and pronoun can be the subject. Okay. There are some varieties also, but remember this thing that noun and pronoun can be a subject. Okay. In 90% cases, you can see it. You can see that whether the noun or the pronoun can be the subject. So they is here the pronoun, so they is the subject, right? So we need to ask who was the car, so they was the car, they is here the subject. And what is the object? We need to ask the subject and verb with what or whom. So they washed what? The car, so the car is here the object, right? So we know that in order to change a voice, we need to change the places of subject and object. Okay. And we need to add some auxiliary verb, and then we need to add pp, then we need to add by, and we can, in this way we can make the voice change, right? So in this sentence, the car should be placed in the subject place, right? So the car will come here, right? So what should be the answer? The car was, as the car is in singular, so the car was. Why was? Because washed is in the past tense, so we should bring the auxiliary which belongs to the past. Was or were, as the car is singular number, so we should add the car was. So the car was washed by, then they will become them, so the car was washed by them, right? This is the sentence, the car was washed by them, right? Great. So any question? You can write your doubts, I can see it. If you have any question, you can write it down. Okay, I'll surely answer it. Okay, no question, fine. So next sentence, I am playing cricket. We all know that when the subject is there, am and auxiliary, you can say be verb is there, and playing verb plus ing is there, and the object is there. So I is here the subject, am playing is the verb, cricket is here the object, right? How to know I is here the subject? You can ask who is playing. It is I, so I is here the subject. In our last slide, we got to know that only the noun and pronoun can be the subject in 90% cases. So I is here the pronoun, so I is here the subject. Two tricks. First of all, we know that noun and pronoun can be the subject. Okay, so I is here the pronoun, I is here the subject. At the same time, we can ask that who is playing cricket. So I is here also the subject. Okay, so what is the object here? If we ask the subject and verb with what or whom, we will get to know about the object. So I am playing what? I am playing cricket. So cricket is here the object, right? No question. Yes, great, Audrija. I is here the subject. I can see your comment. Anyway, so I. So he in this sentence, the cricket will come in the subject section and I will go to the object section, right? So in the continuous tense, we need to add being, 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 right? And we need to add the auxiliary according to the tense, right? So here I am playing cricket. Cricket will come first in the subject section. So cricket, what's with the verb? Am, is, or are. Cricket is a singular number, so you can add is. So cricket is as it is in continuous, we should add being. So cricket is being. Then what is the base form of playing? It is play. Play is the base form, right? We have already discussed about the base form. If you haven't seen that video, please do it so. Okay. So cricket is being. Then play is the best form. And what is the pp form of play? It is played. So cricket is being played by, I will become me. So cricket is being played by me, right? This is the sentence. Cricket is being played by me, right? Great. So we have discussed one simple tense, simple past tense, and one continuous tense, present continuous tense, right? So next sentence. We booked a smartphone. We booked a smartphone. Another sentence which is in the simple past. We booked a smartphone, right? So we is here the subject. How? We already know that noun and pronoun can be the subject. So we is here the pronoun. So we is here the subject. And talking about the second trick, we can ask who booked a smartphone? It is we. So we is here the subject. Now coming back to the object section. How to know the object? We need to ask what or whom to the entire sentence. Not entire sentence, we need to ask the subject and verb with what or whom. So we booked what? We booked a smartphone, right? We booked a smartphone. So here a smartphone is the what? Object, right? So now the object will become subject. So a smartphone. So a smartphone, as booked is in the past tense, we should add was or were, but smartphone is in singular number. So a smartphone was. Then booked, the pp form of booked is also booked. A smartphone was booked by, we will become us, right? So here it is is the sentence. It is a sentence. A smartphone was booked by us. Any question? If you have any question, write it down. I can see it. Write it down. No question? Okay, fine. Fine. So you are learning, right? So tell me one thing. Do you find it difficult to pick the subject and object? Yes or no? Is it gettable? Write Y for yes and no for N for no, right? I can see that three students are currently watching and Audrija has replied. Okay. So who are the silent audience? Please mark your presence so that we can engage you also, right? So you know that there is a request from my end that you need to tell two or three friends every day to subscribe our channel, right? So do it, please do it. So we have already crossed the number 35 in a very short time, and I want to name few students of mine who are the lone contributor, you can say. One is Somodeep, another one is Trisan, and another one is Orchi. Okay, Orchi is actually my brother. Orchi is one, and Trisan and Somodeep, you can say they are my students, and they are very energetic to increase the number of the subscriber. So thanks to them, and I am sure that in the near future you will also help me to increase the number of subscriber, right? So if you get something from this channel, if you are get benefited, please help me also, right? So actually it's a both way communication, as I already say that teaching is a both way communication. Here both the teacher and the students learn, and I can say that here the contribution from the both end is required, right? I will contribute something, you will also contribute something. I am not demanding anything, I just only want you to tell your friends so that they can join also. Anyway, so let's go to the next sentence. He writes the note. First tell me which tense it is. He writes the note. Which tense it is? We already know that there are three types of tenses, right? Past, present, and future. And what is the structures? He is the subject, writes the verb, and the note is the object or other words. So what is the structure of this tense? Subject, verb, and object or other words. So which tense tells us that the structure must be subject, verb, and other words? Tell me which tense it is. We already know that it is in present, but which present? Is it present indefinite or simple present, or present continuous, or present perfect, or present perfect continuous? Please write it down. Which tense it is? Come on, let's try. The name of the channel is Let's Learn Together. So together we will learn, right? So you need to contribute. Write it down. Write it in the comment section. I can see it. Okay, simple present tense, simple present tense, right? Or you can say present indefinite tense, right? Why yes or yes? Because we all know that when there is a third person singular number at the beginning, we will add yes or yes. But remember one thing, you can take it as a note. It is only applicable for simple present tense or present indefinite tense. It is not applicable for the other tenses. Okay, it is not applicable for the sim or simple past, simple future. It is not applicable for past continuous, present continuous, future continuous. It is not applicable for past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. It is also not applicable for past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous, right? So here we all know that it is in the present tense. So what should be the auxiliary? Am, is, are, right? So here he is the subject. How? Because he is a pronoun. We all know that, right? In today's class, we get to know that subject can be either a noun or a pronoun. So he is the pronoun. So he is here the subject, right? We can also say that we can also ask the sentence with who. So who writes the note? It is he. So he is here the subject, right? There is a two way. Either you can detect whether it is a sub noun or pronoun, whether it is sitting in the at the first of a sentence, right? Or you can ask the question or ask the sentence with a question that who writes a letter, with who. You can ask the sentence with who, you will get your answer. So he is here the subject, and what is the object? He writes the note. He writes what? He writes the note. So now the note is here the object. So you all know that the object will become subject. We will add am, is, are, was, were, shall be will be according to the tenses, and we will write by, and we will change the, we will write the subject into the object portion by changing the form, right? So the note we will write am, is, are, because writes is in the present tense. So the note is, right? Because the note is the singular number. We all know that in singular we write is and am, in plural we write are. But I can only take am, the word am, and the rest of the singular number can be, can take, or can be taken, you can say the word is, right? So is here the, is here applicable for the singular number except I, and I is here applicable for the only singular number, that is, sorry, am is here only applicable for the only singular number, that is I, right? So I am and you can say other singular number can be called as is, and in the plural section we write are. So the note is here, the singular number. So the note is, right? So write, wrote, written. Written is here the PP form. So the note is written by, he will become him. So the note is written by him, right? Is this the answer? Right? Yes, right. So if you have any doubt, please write it down. Please write it in the comment section. I can see you, and I can describe, if you have, I can describe the doubts and I can solve the doubt also for you, so that there is no problem from both the end, right? Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Write it down whether if you have any doubt or not. Write it down. You can ask any sentence. You can ask any question regarding today's class. I'm waiting. Write it down. Okay. No question. So that's it from my end. Please do follow me on my social account platform. Please tell your friends to join YouTube channel. Okay, let's learn together. As it is the primary stage of our channel, you will not get it by searching in the search button. You can share the link. Okay, I have already shared the link in my Telegram channel, and you all know that you can join the Telegram channel for daily quizzes. Okay, here you will get a daily dose of grammar, you can say, and there is the Sunday special quiz in every Sunday. You must join it here also. Okay, so YouTube and Telegram will both work simultaneously. Okay, whatever I have taught in YouTube, on YouTube, you will get the same question on Telegram for your own practice. And if you have any doubt on Telegram, on any post of Telegram, I will discuss it on